Annelies Anne Marie Frank was born in Frankfurt in the former Prussia on June 12, 1929, and died in the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp in Hanover, Germany, around February 1945, at only 16 years old. She was a German teenager of Jewish origin who was a victim of the Holocaust, becoming one of the most emblematic figures of the 20th century. The posthumous publication of the content of her diary, the book of which was released with the title The Diary of a Young Girl in 1947, recounts her experiences and feelings during the Second World War and the German occupation in the Netherlands, documenting her day-to-day life, hidden in concealed rooms of a company in Amsterdam. The story of Anne Frank has served as the basis for several films, plays, research, and studies.
Better a day too early than a day too late.
God never deserted our people. Right through the ages there were Jews. Through the ages they suffered, but it also made us strong.
The weak die out, and the strong will survive, and will live on forever.
Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. People are just people, and all people have faults and shortcomings, but all of us are born with a basic goodness.
What is done cannot be undone, but one can prevent it happening again.
Ordinarily, people don't know how much books can mean to someone who's cooped up. Our only diversions are reading, studying, and listening to the wirelessly.
If I'm engrossed in a book, I have to rearrange my thoughts before I can mingle with other people, because otherwise they might think I was strange.
Who would ever think that so much went on in the soul of a young girl?
Then I fall asleep with a stupid feeling of wishing to be different from who I am or from what I want to be. Perhaps to behave differently from the way I want to behave or do behave.
The reason for my starting a diary is that I have no real friend.
Don't aim for success if you want it. Just do what you love and believe in, and it will come naturally. Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart.
I want friends, not admirers. People who respect me for my character and my deeds, not my flattering smile. The circle around me would be much smaller, but what does that matter as long as they're sincere?
In the future, I'm going to devote less time to sentimentality and more time to reality.
You can get around to meaningful conversations more quickly in the dark than with the sun tickling your face.
I'm finally getting optimistic. Now at last, things are going well.
People who give will never be poor.
Alone, I had to face the difficult task of changing myself to stop the everlasting reproaches, which were so oppressive and which reduced me to such terrible despondency.
There's something happening every day, but I'm too tired and lazy to write it all down.
Whoever is happy will make others happy.
No one has ever become poor by giving.
People who have a religion should be glad, for not everyone has the gift of believing in heavenly things.
Those who have courage and faith shall never perish in misery.
I don't have much in the way of money or worldly possessions. I'm not beautiful, intelligent, or clever, but I'm happy, and I intend to stay that way.
I was born happy. I love people. I have a trusting nature, and I'd like everyone else to be happy too.
I can't help telling you that I begin to feel deserted.
Where there's hope, there's light. It fills us with fresh courage and makes us strong again.
Look at how a single candle can both defy and define the darkness.
Just imagine how interesting it would be if I were to publish a romance of the secret annex.
No matter how poor one is, one can still give others riches.
Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart.
I wonder if anyone can ever succeed in making their children content.
Believe me, if you've been shut up for a year and a half, it can get to be too much for you sometimes. But feelings can't be ignored, no matter how unjust or ungrateful they seem.
Deep down, I know I could never be that innocent again, however much I'd like to be.
Unsentimental, I know. Undesperate and silly, I know that too. Oh, help me.
In my imagination, the man I thought was trying to get inside the secret annex had kept growing and growing until he'd become not only a giant but also the cruelest fascist in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm showing off when I talk, ridiculous when I'm silent, insolent when I answer, cunning when I have a good idea, lazy when I'm tired, selfish when I eat one bite more than I should.
I live in a crazy time.
Even when I was older, I couldn't stop asking questions.
Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is.
9 o'clock in the evening.
I'm currently in the middle of a depression. I couldn't really tell you what set it off, but I think it stems from my cowardice, which confronts me at every turn.
I believe in the sun, even when it rains.
The annex is an ideal place to hide in. It may be damp and lopsided, but there's probably not a more comfortable hiding place in all of Amsterdam. No, in all of Holland.
How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world.
How wonderful it is that we can start doing good at this very moment.
I think it's odd that grown-ups quarrel so easily and so often and about such petty matters. Up to now, I had always thought bickering was just something children did and that they outgrew it.
And finally I twist my heart round again, so that the bad is on the outside and the good is on the inside, and keep on trying to find a way of becoming what I would so like to be, and could be if there weren't any other people living in the world.
This week I've been reading a lot and doing little work. That's the way things ought to be. That's surely the road to success.
After that, I was free to enjoy the rest of my unforgettable vacation, and now that I had seen the life of the stars up close, I was cured once and for all of my delusions of fame.